What is up guys, this is Tito back with another video on the Redmi Note 5 Pro, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you the best update ever on the PixelExperience ROM. Well, I am saying this is the best update ever because it includes the customizations which I always needed, and it is official PixelExperience update, the 7th May 2019 build, and I have already flashed it on the Redmi Note 5 Pro and even on my Redmi Note 3. So the Redmi Note 3 video will be coming pretty soon on the channel. And over here, what's different, what are the things which are changed? Let me show you. This is the stock Pixel launcher again, and this is the same, like the Google Now cards and stuff are pretty much present to the left side, and you can't really swipe down anywhere on the home screen still, so that is a bummer. But yeah, but look at this, you can double tap on the status bar to make the phone into sleep. Let me just unlock the screen, and here is the fingerprint scanner speed. Pretty good, pretty decent I would say. And this feature, I always wanted it in the PixelExperience ROM, and right now it is present. So I don't know what to say, and I am pretty much impressed with this update. Let me just go into the display settings and show you. And over here we have the live display, and you can change the color profiles however you want. You can change the display color mode to day, off or night, and as you can see the display was a little bit yellowish, and right now it is fine. You can enable the reading mode, which turns the display into like totally grayscale, and color calibration option is there. You can control the RGB of the screen, and picture adjustment is there too, so that you can control the hue, saturation, intensity, contrast, etc. stuff. So pretty cool customizations regarding the display colors. And over here if you scroll down, you will find the tap to wake, as well you will find the tap to sleep. So the double tap to sleep from the status bar is there. And the device theme, of course we have the light, dark and automatic time of the day changing option, the device theme. And if you go into the color theme, we can change the accent colors. So you can change the accent color to orange or something, however you want. And from here, let me just like go back to the default color. And if I go back, if you go into the about phone over here, let me just show you the build stuff over here. As you can see, this is the May 5th 2019 security patch. So this is pretty much latest security patch, and Android version still shows as 9 over here, as you can see. And the stock kernel over here is the Derp 5.3 PixelExperience kernel, and this is the build number over here, as you can see, 7th May 2019 build. Let me go back to the system, and here you will find the button, status bar, etc. options. So if you go into the buttons, we have the long press for torch. Let me show you if the device is locked. If I hold the power button, as you can see, it toggles the torch. Pretty cool feature. And over here you have more stuff like disable on lock screen. The power button, you can disable the power menu on the lock screen, so that is pretty cool. And automatically turn off torch option is there, wake device option is there, and you can even invert the layout of this navigation bar, which is pretty dope I would say, because I use the back button to the right side. And if you go into the status bar, we have the disable on lock screen like kind of things. Like the status bar, you can disable it on the lock screen, and quick pull down is there. I have chosen it to be from right. As you can see, the quick pull down does work, and system icons and stuff are there. You can enable headset stuff and like other stuff. And we have the VaultE icon over here. For the first time in PixelExperience ROM, we do have VaultE icon, so I don't know what else do you want, and this is pretty great that we have that. And if you go into the display mode, you can enable the like network traffic indicator over here. As you can see, it is on the center by default, and you can't change the like position of it, but yeah, it is present. You can change it to like megabytes per second, kilobytes per second, megabits per second, and kilobits per second as well. And the show units option is there, and auto hide option is there too. And one more thing, that if you want to like enable the advanced reboot, you have to enable the developer option by going into the about phone and like tap on the build number 7 times. Once you have done that and enabled the developer option, just go to it and you can enable the advanced reboot. So let me just show you that it is there. If you go into the restart, as you can see, you can directly reboot to like normal restart, and directly reboot to recovery, and even fast boot. So these options are there. And let me show you the sound settings. If you go to the sound setting and advanced, we do not have the audio DRAC over here, which is a bummer, but yeah, we have more customizations like disabling screenshot sound, and fingerprint authentication, vibration and stuff, touch vibration and stuff is there. Vibrate to indicate call status is there too, so pretty cool features. And if you go into the lock screen, like security over here, we have the auto face unlock, and this is pretty much like working fine, you don't need to worry. So these features I would say are pretty cool. And temperature unit is there, so in the lock screen it shows the temperature. As you can see over here, it shows 38 degree right now. So I have no issues regarding this ROM. It is pretty fast. So I would say the PixelExperience ROM has never been this much good, to me at least. It is pretty much amazing that we have these kind of amazing features. And even the battery life over here is pretty good, I would say. If you go into the battery settings, it can enable the battery percentage, as you can see, and the battery life is pretty good. As you can see, I'm getting around like pretty much great battery life. I've got 20%, like I have used 20% of battery, and it got me almost 2 hours of screen on time. So no issues regarding the battery life. It can definitely give you 8 to 9 hours of screen on time pretty easily. If you don't play heavy games like PUBG for 2 to 3 hours, that would be enough. And if you open like multiple apps, well, I would say the app open up speeds are pretty much super fine, and the animations you can see from the screen, it is pretty good. The app open up animations seems pretty good, and all the app stays in memory, so you don't need to worry about memory management at all in this ROM. PixelExperience ROM with features again are pretty much amazing. Let me just show you the in-call UI. So this is how the in-call UI looks like, and yes, it is the stock Android Pie in-call UI, and I would say there is no recording button or something like that. If you want those recording stuff, the call recording stuff, yes, it is not present over here. And this is pretty much how it looks like, pretty simplistic. And if you are wondering about the banking apps, I would say Google Pay works right out of the box, so you don't need to worry. And PUBG you can play on HD and high settings here, so you don't need to worry at all. Here is the Antutu score of this ROM. And let me show you the stock camera here. This is the MIUI camera, which is present by default on the Redmi Note 5 Pro as stock camera, and the portrait mode and stuff, everything works with the MIUI camera, no issues whatsoever. But the thing which still annoys me, we do not get the camera to API pre-enabled by default in this ROM. So if you want camera to API, or if you want to install Pixel 3 camera or Google camera on this ROM, you have to enable camera to API by flashing Magisk or just the camera to API module, and by that you can enable camera to API, and then you can install the Google camera. So over here, as you can see, everything shows red, but this is not the case with the Redmi Note 3. Let me show you. As you can see on the Redmi Note 3, it shows that everything is green, but on the Redmi Note 5 Pro everything is red. So I don't know how I feel about it, but yeah, I am pretty disappointed regarding the camera to API. They should include the camera to API by default on the PixelExperience ROM on the Redmi Note 5 Pro. So that is pretty much it. That is how I feel about this PixelExperience ROM. It is greater than ever, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel down there if you have not yet, and share this video out with your friends if you want them to know about the latest PixelExperience ROM with customizations. So this is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. This is Tiro from KDN Tech signing off for today. I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Bye bye now.